It's 101.9 The Mix. It's McCabe and Emma backstage at Lollapalooza 2023. Now joined by Young Gravy, Baby No Money. Woo! I think a lot of people here are most excited for you two to stop by.
Seriously.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you for being here.
Well, they don't even know I'm here. So.
Surprise guest. Surprise guest.
Did you guys arrive together or separately for the
You just got here this
show?
morning. I've been here a few days. I went to Madison, so I have a lot of good friends in Chicago. So I came out for a few days and did a lot. Actually, I threw the first pitch at the Cubs game yesterday.
Oh, did you really?
No way. Strike or no?
How did you do?
It was a strike.
Okay.
It was a strike.
Okay.
The game didn't end up that well, but my pitch was great.
What do you do when you come into town? You're going to visit people. What is your go-to?
Well, a lot of my old roommates live in town. We went in the lake. Went to Bizarre Meats. I love that place.
Nice.
Some good food and stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. That sounds great.
Now, you guys together, I mean, I like the friendship part of you guys. Like, how did it all start between you two?
Like 7, 8 years ago, we're chilling.
SoundCloud DMs. He was in class.
In class.
Shot me a DM.
Shooted
Me a DM, and it was. Is that okay right there? I think it is. He shot me a DM. Saying that he likes my music, and then I didn't want to collab with anybody, but then he convinced me because his shit was fire.
So we just started making music together, and now we're here pretty much.
He's the first person I collaborated with, and now he's by far the most common person I've collaborated with, like 30 plus songs.
I feel like I feel like we have more songs together than you have songs by yourself.
No, but almost.
What is it like that you think like you bring to the table and then you bring to the table? Why do you think it works so good between you two?
He's good at one-liners.
I'm really good at punchlines and lyrics. He's good at hooks.
Like
production, we do a lot together.
We're both
question.
kind of
A lot
idiots
of times when we write verses, if we're together in the room, we write the verse together. Like he'll start it and I'll help add stuff, or I'll start it and he'll help add stuff.
And then when it comes
we
to
love switching off. We love switching off. That's my favorite. I know that.
Yeah.
And even the visuals, I feel like you guys have a good sense of humor, comedy. I mean, do you guys really work those out together as well when you think of like videos and content you're making?
Yeah, totally. I mean, we're only really just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
Trying to have fun,
100%.
and whatever the idea is usually comes up like randomly when we're just bullshitting, and we're like, yo, let's actually do that and make it happen. Like the You Need Jesus video, we did like a end of the world ridiculous what's the word, apocalypse video, and it was beautiful. It was amazing.
Is there ever a moment where you're like, all of a sudden you start to not have fun and you're like, we got to change directions like literally right this minute because we're not having any fun?
Anytime that we don't start to not have fun.
Yeah, because you said you're just trying to have fun out there.
I mean, yeah, realistically, if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
That's just the fundamental of my business, at least. And, it's just like...
Yeah, I mean, it's usually something outside of music, I would say, that would maybe get us down, you know, like girls or some sort of family shit. Yeah, we'll take a break from music. I'm not good at writing music when I'm sad. I know some people are, but music-wise, I don't think we haven't really taken many L's. The music's always happy.
It really is.
We'll take breaks, and when we feel better, we get back to cooking.
And Gravy Baby 3 coming out. Is it August
25th?
August 25th.
That we hit that in perfect unison.
This third album, this third project.
Describe it?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Just a bunch of bangers, man.
Baby Gravy 3, it's all bangers. We were together for most of it, mad happy, good vibes. Oh, man. We were
a lot of bars.
Shirtless for a lot of it. Yeah. We worked with 3 main producers, basically, Willie, Y2K, and Diamond Pistols, and we were there from scratch making everything. So it's very tailored to Baby Gravy.
The first 2 projects we ever did, it was pretty much correspondingly online, and it's just fun to be in a room. And if I say like, oh yo, say Dick Moth Lamp, and then if I say some words, and then he's like, yo, that's a good idea, let me say that, and it's just like it makes it more bona fide, and it makes it.
It's way easier to write together because if you have a bar you're unsure about, you have someone right there who thinks the same as you, who can be like, no, that's fire. That's fire. Or I'll write a bar, he'll write a bar that he's going to use, and I'm like, oh, no, let's put it in my verse, put it in your place. We'll swap words, It's a lot of, like, changing and collaborating throughout.
It's a super collaborative experience. It's great.
You guys said you were shirtless for most of making this album. Do
you
make better
really
music
sweaty
when you're shirtless? Or?
Well, I sweat very easily. That's one of the main reasons, and we're usually just, pounding some beers with the homies. In like a warm, small room. If you're recording, you can't have the AC on or it fucks with the recording.
Right.
So, Yeah, we're usually sweaty and shirtless and vibing.
Cool.
I mean, that's how you make great music. And,
Yeah.
and now you bring it to Lollapalooza. What can we expect from like your guys' set here as opposed to like just like going on tour? Like what's a festival bring?
So the festival sets, man, we gotta do another Baby Gravy tour together because that was the best tour I've ever done. We had a fucking beautiful time. We did this like set with 7 acts where we were switching off, doing stuff together, doing solo shit. It was beautiful. We're gonna do another tour like that. This one, he's a surprise appearance. So
I'm not actually here right
no
now.
way.
he's not-
Okay.
he's
not-
I'm calling in from
I didn't
Vancouver.
see
Actually,
anything, I didn't
he's
hear
not even
anything.
here. But I mean, it's an hour set, which is, I mean, we're used to doing longer. So it's basically just compacted into only the biggest bangers.
Yeah.
And all the theatrics and stuff, we tone them down a little bit. Just music, hype, energy. It's gonna be sick.
And seeing you guys, I think it was at I'm trying to think of the venue here. It was in Chicago. I'm trying to think.
House of
where it
Blues?
is.
Aragon, Radius.
No, Aragon Ballroom. Saw you
Aragon.
guys there.
That was in like within the last year.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that
that
show
was
was
us together.
great.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
That was
Okay, that's the tour I'm talking about.
Yeah, the energy again. It's just such a fun show. Plus, I mean, the amount of bras that were thrown on stage.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
At the end of that tour, you did like donate those, right?
Yeah. I near the beginning of the tour, I posted something saying, you know what, I like all these bras they're getting thrown on stage. Like we want to donate them, and I'll match the price of a bra for everyone that gets thrown up. And then people started bringing their like buying multiple bras and throwing them up. So it got pretty hectic. And the price that was decided based on Instagram and TikTok was $50 a bra.
Wow.
So by
I
the
mean,
end, we had 2,000.
Dang,
And
wow.
I donated $100K to breast cancer research.
That's amazing.
Good
You guys
for
need
you.
to do
That
like
is-
a children's backpack drive next. Just be
Just
like,
throwing
throw
back-
them up here. We're all gonna donate them.
Backpacks, yeah. Once all the MILFs have their kids, we'll get,
Yeah.
You get the
we'll get school
backpacks.
supplies.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want to teach your kids.
Well, we do love you guys' sense of humor. We do have the box of possibly unfortunate questions that maybe you
Possibly
guys.
unfortunate
Yeah,
questions.
so you just pick whatever is in the box and
It's all a mystery.
answer.
Okay.
I don't know
Oh.
what they are. The
give
disco
me
balls
one.
are for effect.
All right.
You take one, I take one.
Okay.
Well, we're not in a band, so that one's not going to
Okay.
work.
All right. That one. Switch it up.
Is your question work?
What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you in public recently?
Okay.
I was at Oshiega Music Festival in Montreal yesterday, and I came on stage in a diaper. It wasn't embarrassing because I was like, I was like really confident
You,
up
like,
there in
planned
it.
it.
All right.
But
Like a baby diaper, like it actually
like
made
an
it fit?
adult baby diaper. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
And I had like a
Adult
bonnet and like a
baby
soother.
diaper.
It was super fried, but it was hilarious, and I've always wanted to do it because my name's Baby No
Yeah, it
Money.
kinda
and
fits.
It's like no other place to do it than in Canada, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it was embarrassing, but it was definitely like the furthest I've ever been. Like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Did you have like a good reception to that?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it seemed like people liked it. I don't really know. I was kind of like not wearing socks too. I was just like, I was
boy.
just fully like
You're a full
dogs
on
out.
baby.
Yeah.
Like
it was really funny. Yeah. Do I throw this back in?
Yeah,
go
sure.
for it.
Yeah, so I
What'd you
ran
get?
through a few that didn't really make sense, but I found
Okay.
this one. Where's the worst place you've ever relieved yourself? So
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
I would say like, my most guilty was when I was going like 80 miles per hour on a highway in Minneapolis, northern Minnesota,
As one
not
does.
nowhere near Minneapolis. It was northern Minnesota, middle of the highway, going like 80, jerking off. Not great. But I just wanted to add that the best place I've ever relieved myself, and I would recommend everyone doing a nature jerk at some
Okay.
point. This was when I was on this hiking trip as a camp counselor. I found this beautiful little nook, and I was like laying up against this tree with the sunbeams coming through.
Beautiful.
There was a calming creek right there, and there was a
Ah.
squirrel crawling around on the tree.
My God, you just
And
painted the
I busted
picture.
one of the best nuts I have in my life.
Amazing.
Well, there we go. And
Or
on
the
that
squirrels.
note, that's how you end an interview. Young Gravy, Baby No Money. We'll see you tonight at Lollapalooza. Thank
Hell
you
yeah,
so much
baby.
for stopping by.
Thanks,
101.9
guys.
Mix.
Thank you.